Hey guys, welcome to Critical Beauty Salon. In this vlog, I will reveal my top 15 favorites for the Miss International 2022 crown. Let's see if my list matches yours. But before I continue, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so and click the bell icon below to receive instant notification for the next video. The finals of Miss International 2022 will be held on December 13th in Tokyo Dome City Hall in Tokyo, Japan. As some of you know, the last physical pageant took place on November 12, 2019, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, there was no pageant for 2 consecutive years in 2020 and 2021. This year, 68 countries and territories have been selected to compete in the 60th anniversary of the pageant, although, to be honest, I was hoping for more countries participating. Here's an interesting fact. Miss International is perhaps the only major remaining pageant that still unashamedly labels itself as a beauty pageant. And when the current title holder, Siriton Liaranwat, relinquishes her crown to her successor, she will be officially designated as a title holder who has reigned the longest, for 3 years and 1 month. This edition will see the debut of Cabo Verde and Uzbekistan and the returns of Cuba, Greece, Jamaica, Kenya, Namibia, Sierra Leone, South Korea, and Uruguay. Before I reveal my top 15, there are 7 countries that almost made my list, which I now consider as alternatives. These countries are Puerto Rico, Colombia, Togo, Norway, Poland, Thailand, and Germany. My selection is based primarily on the contestants' social media accounts such as Instagram and Facebook. One thing that irks me about the Miss International website is that it does not give any biographical information of each contestant apart from their name, the country they represent, their age, and their occupation. We don't know what their hobbies are, their interests, or their goals in life. The Miss International organization should have gathered more substantial information on each contestant and posted it on the website. After all, the organization had 2 years to prepare this. But we do know that the pageant's motto is Cheer All Women, and that the contestants will be evaluated through their weeks of activities and the respective presentation of their national costume, swimsuit, long gown, and final speech. Now here are my top 15 favorites for Miss International 2022 crown, starting with at number 15, Mexico, Yuridia Duran. This 23-year-old dentistry student and model competed in Mexicana Universal 2019 on June 23, 2019, where she won the title of Mexicana Universal Internacional 2020, being crowned by Mariem Velasco, Miss International 2018. Yuridia has had 3 years to prepare for Miss International 2022, and I would be totally shocked if she didn't place. At number 14, Juliana Ro, Spain. At 28, Juliana is one of the oldest contestants this year. She's a model and communications manager with a degree in business administration specializing in fashion. Additionally, she is also a singer, songwriter, and pianist, and loves illustration and playing sports. Last week, she won a special prize called Miss Visit Japan Tourism, and she has become one of the strongest competitors in Miss International, so watch out for her. At number 13, Venezuela, Isabel Parra. Isabel is a gymnastics coach for low-income girls and was for a long time a high-performance athlete representing Venezuela in various international competitions. During her reign as Miss Venezuela International 2020, 28-year-old Isabel was appointed by the Venezuelan Olympic Committee as the official ambassador of the Venezuelan delegation at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. At number 12, France. Maya Albert is a 25-year-old entrepreneur who was crowned Miss International France 2021 on June 20th, 2021. It took me a while to warm up to this French beauty originating from the Pyrenees. I think Maya has one of the most gorgeous faces in the competition, and in some photos she kind of reminds me of Harnaz Sandhu while Harnaz was competing in Miss Universe. France has been participating consistently in Miss International since 1960 and has placed a total of 9 times, including a win in 1976 by Sophie Perrin. Could Maya be the second French woman to wear the crown? We'll see about that. At number 11, Czech Republic, Adela Maverikova. This 23-year-old redhead is currently pursuing secondary school teacher training in aesthetic education and also working as a recorder. She's also engaged in organizing camps for children. Like Vietnam, Czech Republic began competing in Miss International 2017, but still has to place. Could Adela be the first Czech girl to advance to the finals? We'll see. I need a vino break. At number 10, Hong Kong, Rosemary Ling. Rosemary is a 23-year-old freelance model, creative producer, and stylist. She has a bachelor's degree in social science, majoring in sociology and media and cultural studies. She competed in the 37th edition of Elite Model Look, where she ended up as a finalist. Hong Kong has been competing in Miss International since the pageant began in 1960 and has only placed 5 times, but has never won. Rosemary will attempt to win the first crown for her country this year. At number 9, Cabo Verde, Stephanie Amadou. Cabo Verde has selected a stunning beauty with its debut in Miss International with Stephanie, who is a 23-year-old medical interpreter and model. So the first time I saw a photo of her, I was like immediately awed by her beautiful face and regal disposition. No African delegate has ever been crowned Miss International. Will this be the first time for Africa to win the prestigious title? At number 8, India, Zoya Afros. 28-year-old Zoya is an actress and a model who won Miss India International 2021, competing at Glamonan Supermodel India contest. Here's the fun fact. Zoya was initially considered to represent India at Miss International 2013 by the Miss India organization. However, subsequently when Miss Diva 2013 was organized, Gurleen Grewal, the edition's first runner-up, was selected as Miss India International 2013. India has placed in Miss International at least 16 times, but has never won. Could Zoya be the first Indian Miss International? Let's cross our fingers. At number 7, Canada, Madison Cavalton. At 24 years of age, Madison is a business owner and web designer. I had the opportunity to interview Madison earlier last month, and she has grown into a sophisticated and even more beautiful young woman since she competed in Top Model Canada Search 2016, which I judged. She describes herself as a homemade, art-driven person who never received any special training. Canada has been participating in Miss International consistently, but has yet to win the crown. I think Madison has a very good chance of winning. Don't you think? At number 6, Vietnam, Pham Ngoc Phuong An. Pham is a 23-year-old news reporter who is fluent in Vietnamese, French, and English. She is also a brand ambassador, a tourism ambassador, a goodwill ambassador, and works as a bilingual television presenter. Vietnam first competed in Miss International in 2017, but has never placed. So if she's lucky, Pham will be the first Vietnamese to make the cut. And who knows, probably to win too. At number 5, Indonesia, Cindy May McGuire. Cindy is a 26-year-old medical doctor and actress. She's also a 2022 G20 ambassador. She was supposed to have represented Indonesia in Miss Tourism World 2021 in China, but this pageant was canceled due to COVID. Cindy believes that women should be able to choose what they want to and not what the society asks them to. She also believes that beauty pageants are a great platform to help women talk and create awareness about their respective advocacies. If she wins, she will be the second woman from Indonesia to be crowned Miss International since Kevin Liliana in 2017. At number 4, USA, Corin Stalakis. What can I say about Corin? Well, this young woman is simply phenomenal. Apart from her vast experience with pageants, Corin has a degree in communication, social interaction, and psychology. I had the chance to interview her a few weeks ago, and she struck me as someone who is humble, articulate, and beautiful inside and out. Corin was crowned Miss US International 2021 back in June of last year, and she has been waiting for over a year to go to Japan to try her luck in becoming the 4th American woman to win the crown. If she is very focused and if she plays her cards right, she could easily become the next Miss International. At number 3, Philippines, Hannah Arnold. Hannah is a 26-year-old Filipino-Australian model and forensic scientist. She was born and raised in Australia until her family moved to the Philippines when she was 6. She's one of several contestants with strong pageant experience and has been training for Miss International for 4 years. The Philippines has won this pageant 6 times, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hannah brings home the country's 7th crown. She is simply amazing. At number 2, Dominican Republic, Celini Santos Fias. Celini is a 22-year-old law student who loves to dance, and she's one of the tallest contestants this year at nearly 6 feet tall. She had competed in Miss Intercontinental 2019, where she placed in the top 20. She is definitely one of the most striking contestants at Miss International this year. And if she is lucky, she may very well be the first representative from her country to win the coveted crown. And at number 1, my top favorite for the Miss International 2022 crown is Peru, Tatiana Calmel. Ever since Tatiana was crowned Miss International Peru 2022 last June 14, she has become one of the heavy favorites to win the Miss International crown. This 28-year-old beauty is a professional model and actress. She started her modeling career at 18 after competing in Peru's Next Top Model. She did her acting debut just 2 years ago, playing a role similar to Cinderella. Her advocacy is to raise awareness on mental health, which she believes is one of the issues that deserves the most attention, especially as a result of the pandemic. Peru has placed in Miss International 6 times, and its last placement was a top 15 finish in 2010 by Laura Spoya. I think Tatiana has a very good chance in taking it all, as she figures at least in the top 3 favorites of most pageant pages, and the Japanese people simply adore her. If she wins, her victory will surely put a big smile on the faces of the Peruvian people as they struggle to adapt to a new government. And there you have it, my top 15 favorites for Miss International 2022 crown. Do you agree or disagree? Comment below. Thank you for watching, guys. Until the next time, bye, and enjoy the show on December 13th.